The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
He's coming. Double up, double up, go. He's coming, double up. Quick dash. Check.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
To throw on third down. Love. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. He's going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive. Starts the game with a pick here.
But we did spend time with the head coach and the offensive coordinator and asked him, what did you see on tape? What did you see on film? And they talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
He needs to start heeding their advice. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let him know.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Watch the run.
Mariota. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Who are you? Choose the mic. I know he ain't got it.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Mariota now. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down. From the gun, Mariota under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Charles, 54 yards, I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one, because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know? Maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
A throw over the middle taken in. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 39 yards there, a big one. They'll try to run with Breida. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
2nd and 3. Flushed out right. And the ball comes out. Love lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. How about that for a momentum swing? You had a goal to go. Not only do you cough it up, but they pick it up and return it all the way for a touchdown.
And now you have to give oxygen to the entire team, because what a letdown that was. Terrific drive. Looked like you're going to get points. Instead, the other team registers them on the scoreboard.
So here's the kickoff now, as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This fielded at the 2. Meanwhile, down in Dallas, an update from there. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath, first do no harm. And right now they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
easy one. It's coming
Brings
again.
up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Lions nothing.
Mike 52. Who that? Watch safety screen. Safety screen.
To throw on 2nd down. Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw. Love. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
They run for it with Breida. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And the Lions. First down.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Operating from the gun. Love. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain there of 30 big ones. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to it. Turnover there in the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Wow.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
That was an int.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe a yard, and it'll be second down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Drop deep, drop deep.
Back to the ground, this time with Ingram. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mariota eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble, 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Run it, 52, wild bill, boom, boom. 52,
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. To throw is Mariota. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that was their 3rd sack of the ball game. 2nd in the league in sacks coming into this one. They're planning on making it a race to the top, aren't they?
Absolutely. They're looking up at that top spot, but they might be looking down at the 2nd spot pretty soon. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Mariota. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete here. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
52's the mark, boy, 52. 6 man.
They run with Breida. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Back to throw. Love. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now Jason Sanders for the field goal try.
A 28-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Mariota. He's going to loft one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Deontay Johnson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to show off their quick strike ability. Now Gold for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime?
A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mariota to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, What have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple, down to the 15-yard line.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Love. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have taken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do with good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Going top shelf for Smith. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 20. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
On 1st down, Love. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Watch Mike. Danny, shut up.
This is Breida. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Squeeze, double up.
2nd and 9 now. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
At the 15-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Mariota. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to launch this thing. Wait, that's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
That's fielded in the end zone. Spins by. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. begin the drive. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down. Mariota now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon as his guys are able to regain the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the 31-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, Love. And that's off the mark, incomplete. The lone second remains now in this 3rd quarter. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lions on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun. Love. He's going to air one out. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning. And he is.
Just talked to John, boy. He told me, get back in my bed in Minnesota, but the real place. Sound from the Nash. Little boy, I got step work like I'm Damon Dash. You out there with that top side. Let me take a guess. Little boy, but on big time. Like I'm many. Seen a nigga with his 392 ain't how I would have stayed. Drive-bys, we hop out for a fake. Having nightmares. When I wake up, it don't be no game.
What up?
What Rizzo was chasing?
Rock out, what's this?
And that will make this a 4-point game.
Frosty, why are you following the cops? Yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will sing this one away. This fielded at the 2. Ooh, the juke. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
You gonna get in for it or no?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got to the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last
I'm coming to that.
When you score points, it's a whole lot better view.
Listen, can you helicopter air unit? Can you stay on that vehicle? I'm coming in now. Steve, I'm
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Where's the vehicle location? Where's the location?
With a 3rd and 3.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
3rd and short yardage. Mariota. This is Johnson. He's got it. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
I'm going to cut that guy off, okay, just so you know. I'm going to try and hit him without destroying my vehicle.
Mariota. And my goodness, another interception.
Is he coming back to Sandy? Tell me he's coming back to Sandy.
He's headed back to Sandy, I believe.
It's on the highway or coming like on the street?
He's still on the highway right now.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between
I'm catching up with him right now. He's turning around, he's turning around.
Oh, this guy.
Those numbers up there a little bit, but as you and I both know,
I think a cop shooting at me.
Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Mad.
So in Raven territory
I flashed into him, but he's still moving.
Let me take this. Let me take the lead. Let me take the lead. Sniper.
Off the play fake. Love.
Backflip.
Steps away to his
I landed it,
left.
so I'm fine.
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a
Is
few
that a
yards on
super
1st and
car?
10, but he's
Whoa,
better off doing that
are
than
you
throwing
using
an
a
incompletion, or
Zentano,
even
bro?
worse, an interception.
Is that a Zentano? You can even use that vehicle. Timeout, bro. Since when can we use a Zentano in our... Do you like me?
Off play action. Love.
Well, if he did
He's going
shoot
to
off,
Polito, just so you
he
know.
shot an officer, so I'm shooting my pistol out my car. And I got open.
There, 20 yards.
I have no clue as to why
Tell you
they're
what, he's
using
been able to put the ball in
Zentano.
some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So 1st and
Oh
goal,
my
6 points here would go a
God.
long way toward wrapping this one up.
Thank you to Air Units here. I really thank you, Air Unit. Okay, keep eye on our
From the gun, Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Officer
Yeah,
down.
that one sailed on it. You got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds.
Pull
because
over.
they're very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
I know it. That's why I'm chasing him, because he was the guy I was going after to start off with.
Remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
That's why I'm going after him, forfeit.
Now it's Breida.
Yep. I need an ambulance.
Just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking they're just pounded in there.
Commissioner forfeit, when you come this way, stop. I just flew in the darn
A
state.
couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Keep on the air unit. Keep on the air unit. You can't lose this guy. His vehicle's fast.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a fourth down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life.
Commissioner, forfeit on the incoming lane side.
Oh, God,
Sanders' kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
I got to slow down before I crash.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do.
He's going to the military. He's military-based, no. Military-based. That's what he is right now.
Right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. He's going to make a left. All right, bet. He's going to go back to Sandy. Just so you know. I said Sandy, not
the
City.
line set to get going. Mariota to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Mariota. Buying time to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice
Dude, holy cow, the AI.
But correct.
The AI
just incomplete that time. It's a pickup of 11 and a ball. As they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Ingram. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts.
I hope air units still see him. I kind of
just a shade under a minute to go in the game.
Oh my God, the AI cops is on me now because I ran over one of them.
He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more past midfield. Mariota had an 87-yard run as a rookie. This was a bit less, but it is a first down. They'll look to throw.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get going field, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
The only thing I'm missing is a back foot and a door, so I think I'm fine.
Incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game.
Air unit. He's going past him.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
I mean, we can keep
the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said.
I mean, to be honest with you, your vehicle should be out of gas.
It's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their playoff.